Hydra versus Dream.
Starting to the bottom left, we have Hydra. Successfully brought us into a third map after winning the second map, which was Daedalus Point, his map choice. Now starting to the top right, we have his opponent. This is Dream, going mech twice. Is he going to do it again? I guess so.
We'll see. It's been pretty crisp openings from him. I'm liking how he's doing it. And
oh, I think I know what happened in game 2. He ran out of Nesquik.
He finished it. Those juice boxes are pretty small.
Yeah, I think I'm onto something.
You ever drink Capri Suns?
Yeah.
I feel like there was never a point in my life when I had a Capri Sun, even when I was like 5 years old, where it was enough. I was like, why is this so small?
Oh,
why is this so tiny?
For a second I really thought you never had one, and I was like, you had a very, very...
No, I had those plenty. But I like, you know what it is, like, where you like done and then you squeeze it tight, then you're just like, you just have this like aluminum looking thing in your hands.
The best thing about it is like when you open them and you actually, you don't suck at that straw, but you blow into it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
And then you, with the pressure, and then you don't have to do anything. You just sit there and yeah, it's awesome. I love it.
The some people like turn them over and put the straw in the back. I never did that. I don't know why they did that. You know what I'm talking about? You seen them do that before?
Yeah, I've seen that.
It's a little bit strange. I never did that.
It sometimes was easier. Sometimes that thingy where you were supposed to poke through was like too hard to poke through for some reason.
Sometimes you poked all the way through the other side, then you were like, oh god.
Exactly, and that's why you do it on the other side, because that's much easier.
And those were the worst.
And there are gonna be a couple of people out there that are like, oh my god, you can do that! I didn't even know.
Yeah, you can. I just didn't really like to, because then sometimes it like shoots right out at you if you poke it in the back.
It looked cool.
Yeah, you were one of those guys. Like there's like 3 kids sitting in the corner. They all like whisper to each other, and they put the Capri Sun thing in the back, and I'm like over there like, I actually am able to manage putting it through the hole, and I'm like, I don't know, guys. You guys sit over there in the corner and do things backwards, whatever.
Dude, like when I was young, we would wear our jeans backwards because of crisscross, okay? So...
Well... I'm not sure if you're trying to tell me this as if it's a good thing, because... This Reaper is going to rescue the SCV, and then he's going to finish the bunker. The bunker is actually in a really awesome spot on this map because it's right on top of the ramp. It's going to want to extractor this.
That was a really close one. He basically teleported towards that extractor to make that happen. That drone jumped for a second in time.
Drone was pretty limber.
Scotty beat me up, and that's exactly what happened. Well, Reaper on the way, and we have that bunker once again in position. You can always salvage back at home. Same MO, everything exactly as we saw in game number 1 and game number 2. So it's the question what exactly Hydra is going to be up to in terms of his tech. He showed us a fast meter switch in game number 1, a fast meter tech. Dream, can he do it again?
Oh my god, Hydra's not looking. Well, Dream's not looking either, so I guess it all works out.
If he just focuses, just target.
He's going to actually lose it, I think.
Yeah, he's going to lose it. Oh, wow. Nice.
Second Reaper's still here.
Oh, look at those jukes. He could have killed at least the drone.
He could have at least killed the drone or gone around the bottom right. That was a bit sloppy. This was the worst opening so far for Dream, even though he had the bunker on the ramp. He did very little damage and lost the Reaper, which actually hurts his Hellion pressure for later on. You can never lose that Reaper. It hurts you so much to do so.
Yeah, game number 1 was actually better. Game number 1 was the game where he did like the most damage with the 2 Reapers.
Yeah. Getting a little bit shaky. Speed finishes, needs to raise that depot.
There we go.
Gonna lose the SCV.
Attaboy.
That's how you do it. Hellman's here a little bit late to the party. Zerna's like, well, we can just chill here for a minute. It's fine. Scratching the command center.
Banshees once again.
Yeah, of course.
And you know, third base is here a little bit more difficult to take and defend.
Yeah, you can't just lift it out too if things go wrong.
I was talking more about the Zerg than the Terran.
Well, I guess that's true. Because you got to go around those rocks. You can't kill those in time.
Nah, it's just like in terms of the Banshee harass, you know? Like, it's not as easy to just move between the bases with a little bit of creep spread. You have to actually dedicate much more time to make that work. And then it's easier for the Banshees to just go over those cliffs from the third into the natural, into the main.
Lair's already quickly on the way. I was going to say that's going to help him at least against the cloak.
That's not as fast as it was in the last game. It's still a faster Lair than we saw in game number 1, but
well, in game
number
2
was like he was really rushing that out.
But he didn't even have an overseer. He had an overseer, but he didn't remember where it was. So the fast Lair for detection-wise didn't really help him all too much. Well, I could see him going fast Spire here anyways on this map, though, because of the third base situation that you just described. He's going to target these mules. One goes down, and two will go down as well.
The fast layer in game number 2 was actually more designed to get the Spire out fast than to simply get the Overload.
Yeah, I just talking about the byproduct here. And
yeah, but like he is already a lot slower than he was with that.
Spores going up here as well. I think he's still going to go Spire, though. I mean, he hasn't even attempted to take a third base. This is something that Dream sees, and this is not the rushed Spire. It's the more economic. There's the Overseer. Hopefully he doesn't lose it this time.
It's actually faster than I thought. 8 minutes is pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's all right. Not bad.
Question is, does he see it this time? He should, actually. Third base is not an issue in this game, and now he defends only on 2. Banshee comes in once again. The question really being, does he get the scout off? If he jumps with the Reaper into the main base, he should be able to see that. Those Lings are a problem. There is nothing to defend against, and once this SCV is gone, he's going to lose hit points fast. It actually forces Dream back, and Dream also in the main base at the bottom left is losing his Reaper, maybe. No, oh, that's a Banshee, okay.
CC cancel.
Ah, that's not good.
This is Hydra. This is actually Hydra like getting leveled up each game. He's like playing better and better.
Well, I still have to highlight that Dream
And
just screwed up in game 2.
Nesquik is out, and yeah, in game 2 he screwed up.
That was not Hydra suddenly getting better, that was Dream making a big mistake. Did he see it this time? No.
No, I thought he did. He didn't?
No.
Wow. Well, turrets anyways, just to be safe.
Well, did he? Now I'm confused. I thought we just saw Heaven highlighted once again that he didn't see it with the vision of Dream, but he gets the turrets anyways.
I was confused myself. I thought he did see it. I don't know which one of us is wrong, but regardless, he has the turrets. And the thing is, after what happened to him in game 1, he sees the timing of the hatchery here.
Yeah, that's true.
I think he's probably just like, well, what are you going to do, Nidus? I don't think so.
He saw the lead tech, so that's probably it. Well, but he has those missile turrets right now, and 11 Mutalisks. That's going to help. We have that base, of course, built again for both of them. The problem really is now that the Banshees can't do a whole lot against the Overseers here.
And the Mutas.
The Mutas are going to come. Oh, please lift that. Thank you.
Well, in fairness, I don't think he could have done much if he tried to run in.
No, not with only this few. In the second game, it was much more of a threat because there were, first of all, more Zerglings and there were the Mutalisks as well. But in this, with only like 7, 8, what he had there, that wouldn't have mattered too much, but yeah.
6 Mutas. Could be Dream's unlucky number, but he's got those turrets up. You just turn around. I like that he is consistent about repairing his units. Turret here with Marine support, gonna make this an easy defense.
And, well, it's interesting to me that we really see Bio out of Dream on this map. We've seen most Terran players in Terran vs. Zerg in the last 2 weeks really go for a mech composition here.
Yeah, he's playing like Pult style from Wings of Liberty, basically, with this opening. And I think that he is going to have to start repairing his command center, maybe, because the Mutas get chased away here, but he can just come and poke it a little bit. It's already down to 936. Third base is up. Creep spread is good for Hydra. And he's playing Wing Muted Baneling style. He's got +1 already on in the way for his Mutas. That one icon on the bottom right, something I learned about today. Just keep seeing it.
Oh, the one.
Yeah. Look at that, like, in my brain, like, when I saw the upgrades normally, I saw the 1 and I was like, yeah, that's +1 armor. There's a 1 or whatever, like, in the back of my head. But then suddenly I realized.
To be honest, I like the mech much more for Dream.
Me too. And this is not working out for him so far with the Mutas in the main base. In fact, I actually think mech is a stronger style right now against Zerg than Bio.
Yeah, just the way that he plays it also was really strong against Hydra. The pressure with the Hellions and the Banshees really worked out, and even against faster Mutalisks, you can make that work. You get that throw out a little bit faster, so you could adjust to this. But just look how much map control Hydra now has in this game. His creep spread is absolutely incredible, and he's starting to pressure the Terran play enormously. He also gets his tech up at home. This is like the first time in the series that Hydra really gets to do whatever he wants to do. And that's never a good sign. So I would have loved Dream to just fall back on the same strategy that he showed in game number 1 and 2. Because I really think he would have won game number 2 if he would have just reacted a little bit differently. His position was not that bad. So right now I feel the switch is not working in his favor.
I'm wondering why he decided to do this. It almost feels like his opening, for example, was the same in all 3 games. The only diverging point is whether he makes the e-bays and the barracks, or if he makes the factories and then adds the armories. Like, and what maybe he decided on the fly based on how little damage he did this game was to go bio. I like this pick up everything but the Banelings. The Banelings, or rather the Banshees, and the Banshees try to target the Banelings, and actually gets all of the Banelings but one, and even that one doesn't connect with the Marines.
And he gets all of them. The drop in the main base, is that doing enough damage? The Widowmines take down the Queen.
And the Larva as well. All the Larva is gone.
I don't think there's a... Okay, he burrows again because there's no... Where there is an overseer. Where's the detection? What's this?
There might have been a Spore Crawler there for the main base. I think that's what it was. This drop will get cleaned up. The bio is clearing up that creep in the middle of the map. This is Dream's strength. He kills 2 Queens here. This is this mid-game I talk about with this guy all the time. He's so fast. He's so aware.
Yeah, he takes the creep down, and he really needs to do that. He let Hydra do that for a long, long time, but finally pushes that back. Gets another base now on top of things. That is still a very even supply. Still a little bit ahead in for Hydra in terms of harvester count, but of course the mules, they make up for the difference.
Muta's getting nearly to +2 attack. Bunker here is pretty useful, but at the same time it's not going to last him forever. And he stims a huge group of Marines over and loses 2 Banshees. They like both died instantly. I don't even know how fast I don't even know how he killed them that fast. He's gonna actually fight these Marines with the +1 upgrade he has.
And he does.
And he kills the Widowmine as well. And goodbye to this Bunker if he wants to commit to it.
Yeah, Dream, I don't know. I don't really like what he's doing in this game. I like his other 2 games much more. But he's trying to make this work right now, and Hydra is playing a much more solid game than we saw in Game 1 and Game 2. He has now the freedom to finally control the pace of the game. That was something that he didn't do in the last few matches, but right now, he's looking strong.
Gonna clean this up, but I like using the Marauder to try to tank some of those Baneling shots. He gets that, gets a...
He knows to pick which fights to pick. Like, he sees a group of Marines and he knows exactly, like, okay, here I'm going to commit and I'm going to make that work and I'm going to take down these Marines. I'm going to take down the Medivac. It's going to be worth it, even if I lose one of my Mutalisks. He has a pretty huge Mutalisk flock that is doing damage. The +2 attack is so great for him. Just this hit and run ability for him is going to be awesome.
+3 started.
Drop play just doesn't do enough damage.
Yeah, it's the Mutalisks are really controlling him for how much he can do. And
this base is probably not going to die, but he's losing so many harvesters in mining time.
Chasing these mules away, meanwhile, and does get a few of them, looks like 2. This base is just not really able to mine. That's a big concern. He's down to 47 harvesters. Mules do help, and the +3/3 will help as well. Does he start the armor yet? I know he has attack on the way.
It's just so weird that he goes into bio on this map of all the maps that he played. He decided to go mech twice, and one of the best mech maps, he switches into bio.
Oh, he's going to stick with that. Where's the... Okay, so he does have armor on the way. Actually started right after his attack, so he's going to have 3/3. He already has that upgrade lead right now, and it's getting closed out for a little bit, but he's going to have that 3/3, and that's a scary moment. But he has to hold on until then, because right now he's just totally pressured. I don't even think he's going to be able to hold this third base. This time he might actually lose it.
We have the armor upgrade for Hydra coming in, and also Infestation Pit, and if he magic boxes the Thor here, he just rolls the Banelings and he doesn't even care.
That's how ahead he is.
He takes the base down, and yeah, this is kind of game already. Dream is on his last leg here, and he's losing now the Medivacs too if he isn't careful. The +2/+2 is nearly done for the Zerg player. His Infestation Pit is complete. He can go into Hive. All the Medivacs are gone. Yeah, all of them. This is... I mean, what are you going to do with your bio? You stim them over and over again. Zergling's already in the main base.
This is a game. It's over. Dream falls to the losers match. Our first Terran to do so.
Dream through their best of 3.
He was definitely likely to win game 2.
Yeah.
GG.
GG, and Hydra takes it. Hydra with a comeback here. I mean, congratulations to Hydra. Dream gave him the opportunity to come back into the series, and he did. So there's your winner, ladies and gentlemen. Goes to the winner's match, and
Props.
Dream finds himself in the losers match of his group.
Props to him for playing a solid series. Dream played so well in Game 1 and Game 2, he just made one critical mistake. Game 3, he didn't have the opening he liked, and I think he really might have made the choice to do mech after seeing the the bio after seeing the 2-base Spire again, and I think he just felt more comfortable against that, especially maybe after what happened to him in Game 2.
It's just like how much damage he did in both of the first 2 games with his harass. It was so nice to see that how he always utilized his Hellions to keep the Queens low, went in with the Banshees, killed so many Queens. In the first game I think he killed 5 or even 6. In the second game he took out a lot of those too. Continuing that trend, I think he could have won the 3rd game, but It's Hydra who takes it, so another Terran player having a huge problem here, falling to the losers match.
Yeah, and Terran fans everywhere are worried, can Ryung beat True? Otherwise we'll have a TVT in the losers match. One of the Terrans getting knocked out right away.
Guys, we're going to jump into a short commercial break. As soon as we are back, we have our Terran versus Zerg number 2, so see you guys in a few, and then we have True going up against Ryung.